Welcome back for another Polygon Matic price prediction analysis video, and in this video I will be giving you areas that Matic needs to continue holding above in the next coming hours, give you my pullback target areas, and also share out my long-term Elliot wave analysis that I'm expecting to play out in the bull market. And at the time of this recording, Matic is holding below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance for us to continue gearing up. We are also holding above a significant area of support at around the $0.6227 mark, which is also acting as support for us to continue gearing up. And at the time of this recording, we are seeing much of a pullback after getting a significant high at around the $0.7472 mark. And in the next coming hours, there are chances that we are going to continue seeing lower prices into an area that I'm going to give you basing my analysis on the Fibonacci's and also on the Elliott wave structures. And by just giving you a recap of what has been happening for the past 2 weeks, you can see that on the 18th of October, Matic gave us a low at around the $0.5019 mark before we saw this massive push to the upper side, breaking above significant areas of resistances. And now we have a high in place above the $0.7475 mark. And this movement to the upper side, we can now term it as the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 1. So we can term this as an impulsive wave 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, whatever we expect next is a corrective structure in the formation of a wave 2. And that is what I'm expecting to play out in the next coming hours. And once you have a low in place for the second wave, then Matic can continue gearing up, breaking above areas of resistances in the formation of that wave 3. Then expect a wave 4 and then see one more wave in the formation of that wave 5 to the upper side, and giving you the minimum target areas for the second wave using the Fibonacci's, connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1. I get a minimum target area for the second wave between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618. And I can mark that target area here on the charts like that, which is an area that lies between the $0.6537 mark and the $0.5946 mark. And this is the area within which I'm expecting Matic to pull back into, give us a low in the formation of this wave 2, and it is within this area that we can see a reversal to the upper side, breaking above resistances and possibly get above the $1 mark once more. And the worst case scenario for Matic can only play out in case we see a breakout out of this blue target area to the lower side and continue losing other areas of support where we can easily see a reset of the lows that we made at around the $0.5 mark. So that is what I'm expecting on the Matic chart on the short term, and those are my pullback target areas. And jumping now to the daily chart so that I can give you my long-term Elliott wave analysis and what I'm expecting once the bull market is here. So here on the daily chart, you can see that Matic back in 2020 gave us these lows down here before we saw an impulsive move taking us to all-time highs above the $2.9 mark, completing the formation of these larger Elliott wave count 1. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2. And the minimum target areas for the second wave we have now fully maximized, highlighted on the charts using this red target area. And there are high chances that we now have a low in place, and Matic is now ready for an impulsive move in the formation of this wave 3. And the minimum target areas for the third wave can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area between the fib level 1.618, that is at the fib level 1.618, and that is above the $5 mark. And that is what I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do here on the Matic chart. And that is what I'm watching out on the short term and also on the long term. And those are my pullback target areas also. And that is what I'm watching out here on the Matic chart on the short term and also on the long term. And I hope that video was of much help to you, and I hope to catch you in the next one.